Okay, hi everybody. I want to tell you a little bit about the WordPress Profit Enhancement plugin, why we developed it and how it worked. We developed this plugin so that you would be able to rotate different payment buttons of various payment processors and merchant accounts on your sales pages so that you can actually funnel money to different accounts, so that should PayPal or one of your merchant accounts decide to limit or freeze your account, they're not holding on to all of your money. You still have money in other accounts, so you have your operating capital. We've all heard the horror stories, and the biggest problem that anyone had with this system was handling the affiliates, because almost all of the affiliate programs somehow track through the payment buttons, and they won't allow you to use a payment button that they're not associated with. But the affiliate programs that offer multiple shopping cart solutions actually can support this plugin. One of them is eJunkie. However, eJunkie does not support recurring billing, and it is about $5 a month for your first 10 products, and I think it's up to 50 megabytes of space. Now, another affiliate company is PayGear, which will support recurring billing and membership sites. They even give you free membership software. There is no fee to list in their marketplace. In fact, the only fees are the processing fees. So PayGear is awesome, and I've included 2 guides with this plugin on using each system in conjunction with this plugin to help you mitigate your risk in the event of any merchant account freeze, because it is not just PayPal that can freeze your account. Any merchant account can freeze your account, and that is not a chance you want to take, having all of your funds tied up in a freeze by one processor. So we developed this plugin, and I'm going to show you how it works. Now we're here at the WordPress admin panel, okay, and we're going to scroll down. Now, most likely your settings won't be dropped down yet, so you're going to want to click on this little arrow here. Now, we're still on the developer's testing site while making this video, so here it's called QPay Basic, but when you have this plugin, it is going to say WordPress Profit Enhancement, or WPPE. Okay, so we click that, and it takes us to our options page, our plugin options page. Now, just very quickly, we have provided several different fields here where you can input payment buttons. Okay, we've got the Alert Pay, the Google Checkout, PayPal, okay, and then in other, you can put in, we have 3 other fields, which could be anything you choose, from one shopping cart to ClickBank, Amazon payments, whatever you feel. Now, eJunkie supports ClickBank, PayPal, to checkout, Authorize.net, and Google Checkout. Okay, all but Google Checkout will take PayPal for you. Google Checkout does not offer that. However, I'm going to show you what to do about that. But first, let me just show you what you'll want to do here is whenever you get your code, and I'll take you over to eJunkie real quick right here to show you. This is our PayPal code, okay, for our product. So, and if you want to see how to do this, you just go to your seller admin. Now, you will have already set up your product for this to work, and I'm going to show you in a different video how to set up your product in eJunkie. Okay. You will go to Manage Products and then Get Buy Now Cart buttons for your products. Okay. So you'll come here and you'll have a drop down. Okay. The only one we have in here is the test one. And then you'll click on Get Button Code. Now, if you're using an Add to Cart button, eJunkie's terms say you need one View Cart button on all pages which have an Add to Cart. But we're not using Add to Carts, we're using Buy Now. So, by default, it's going to check the PayPal standard. Okay. So this is our code. This would be the code you'd paste into any website. Okay. So we will copy this code, highlight it all, copy it. We'll come back over here to our plugin options page. We'll come down here to PayPal, and we will right-click and paste. Okay. And we'll go back over here to eJunkie. Now we'll choose the Google Checkout button. And again, we'll highlight, we'll copy, we'll come over back to QPay, and we will overwrite the code here. Now you want to make sure that these little buttons are checked for any buttons you want to be in your rotation. And if you have Authorize.net or ToCheckout or ClickBank also set up, these fields will be available to you as PayPal and Google are to me right now, and you'll be able to do the same thing and just rotate through the various buttons and paste their code back into the Profit Enhancement plugin. Once that's done, you'll come down here and you'll click Save. Now, what's really beautiful about this is that right here is the QPay's Pay button, or the WordPress Profit Enhancement button as it will be called. All you have to do to put the rotator on the page is copy this code right here into any page where you want a payment button. So we'll go over here and we'll go to Add New Page. Okay, we'll call this Test 3. Okay, and we'll put in headline and subhead and some text. That was a typo. And then we will just paste the QPaste button code. I actually did that with a keystroke command, which is Control V. You can always just right click and do paste. Okay. Now, if you want the button centered, you're going to have to highlight it and center it just like that. Then publish. Okay. And then we will view the page. And once we view the page, you'll see the Buy Now button is here. Now, for testing purposes, we had this set that we had to refresh the page 5 times before we would see the next button in the rotation. But yours will change on page load. See? There you go. Now it's been rotated to Google Checkout. And for every new visitor you have to your site, this button's going to rotate. Now, a couple other things I want to point out. Going back to the plugin options, okay? I want you to pay close attention right here. If you only want one button to appear on a page without rotation, you just use this code, okay? Except that where it says name, you fill in the name of the plugin. For instance, PayPal, AlertPay, Google, and then it would be other 1, other 2, and so on. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how that code will look in just a second here. Okay, what I'm going to show you, this is included with your plugin. Okay, this is your static button code. Now what the static button code does is it will put any button you choose to remain on a page along with any button in rotation. So let's say that you want the PayPal button to show on every page, and then you want underneath it or above it to show the AlertPay button or the ToCheckout button or the Google Checkout button. You want to show that button to try to entice the visitor to use one of those merchant processors, but still give them the option to pay with PayPal and let them know. So you could do a static button code. Okay. Now our static button code here is other 1. Okay. So if we wanted to display PayPal on every page, we would choose to highlight this, copy it, and paste it, just like this. Copy. We'll go back to the pages and we'll edit the last page we put in. Okay. And we could put it right underneath. So this is what the code is going to look like for any other button you want to name. Okay. So now we'll update the page. And then we will view the page. Okay, there's the PayPal button. Now, this is the last thing I want to tell you about in this video. Okay, yes, we had it centered here, but because of the way PayPal's code is, it's not always going to center on its own. So you may want to put this in a table, center the table, and then put the code inside the table to make it remain centered if you choose to do this. Okay, so that is how simple it is to use this plugin. You're literally just copying and pasting your merchant account codes from either eJunkie or PayGear or any other affiliate program you can find that'll support multiple payment options and do this. Okay, and you're just going to copy the code that those affiliate programs give you into the fields, the corresponding fields in the plugin options, and then you'll click save. Okay, and if at any time you only want to display one without rotation, you just do exactly like this, button name, and choose the name of the buttons, and you'll see them here. And remember, your other buttons can be anything you want if they work with your affiliate program or if you're not using an affiliate program. So that is something to consider if you are not using affiliates, if you're just a straight vendor for whatever reason, and maybe today you want your PayPal payments, and maybe tomorrow you want your payments to go to Amazon, and the day after that you want your payments to go to Google Checkout, all for the simple reason of just mitigating your risk. And that's what this plugin does, and I hope you like it.